happening, gamers? Welcome back to Star Wars Rogue Leader, Rogue Squadron 2. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's time for the Imperial Heist. In the comments section below, tell us your favorite Star Wars ship and why you like it. It could be for either the Rebels, the Republic, the Empire, or the I don't know any of the groups.
You know what my favorite Star Wars ship is, Kwing?
On the Death Star is to take place.
A Kwing.
Determined that only an Imperial vessel can come close enough to Endor to allow destruction of the shield generator. With help from Crix Madine, infiltrate the Imperial Academy on Pref's Belt 4 and steal an Imperial shuttle.
Ouch. Okay.
Sorry, I talked over that guy.
Yeah, so I caught the gist of it. We have to sneak into the enemy base and use our...
This is Crix Madine. Approach the Academy via the southern mountain pass and stay below their sensors.
Okay.
Wipe out as many turrets and TIE fighters
Oh,
as
this
you can.
level.
The shuttle Tidarium is parked on the Academy's northernmost platform. Park your Y-wing and bring back that shuttle. Good luck.
Yes, sir. If I could disrupt their sensors, I should try to use my ions.
Okay, so we have to use our ions. Now, the Nintendo GameCube is actually a very interesting system. Did you know it has a day and night cycle in certain games? So if you play this level at night, then you have to infiltrate the Imperial base using a land speeder.
Oh.
And it makes things completely different.
Fly low.
So you don't have your ion blaster in order to, like, knock out their communications array.
Wait a second, so it can tell what time of day you're playing the game?
Yes, and there's a couple levels that reflect that time of day.
Wow, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
I did not know that. That's cool.
Yeah, Factor 5 went all out.
I know.
I miss them so much.
Yeah, weren't you looking at the game that they almost did or something? I thought
Star Wars lightsaber duels and Star Wars Rogue Squadron trilogy for the Nintendo Wii. And what it was going to be is all three Rogue Squadron games, including Rogue Squadron 1, redone like 2 and 3.
I need to fly low.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's a big whoa. Oh man, I'm not doing very
Awesome.
well. Fire!
Getting too close
Dang
to
it!
their sensors.
They're gonna pick me up. They're gonna pick me up. They're gonna pick me up. Shadow, not now.
Shadow!
We're not gonna get a medal.
She's working for the Empire. Oh
This
no!
is our last. There we go.
She's infiltrated the K-Wing's base.
All right, now this is pretty simple, straightforward. We have to go in and wipe out the Imperial Academy and steal the Imperial shuttle needed to get Luke Skywalker and his team onto the moon of Endor. So this is the shuttle that has the older Imperial code.
Trouble here.
This is so intense.
See, this is back when Star Wars games was amazing, though. It's following the canon of the original trilogy and building upon it.
Yeah.
It's like a prequel movie.
I know, this is much... Never mind. I'll refrain.
But it's not really...
This is... You know what? I'm gonna think of this as the prequel movie. I feel better now.
it's a side story. It's not really a prequel movie because... I mean, well, it takes place...
Let me have this!
before the events of Return of the Jedi, but at the same time, it takes place during. So it's like, there was a movie that the Star Wars cast really wanted to see happen in the 90s that Lucas said no to. Do you remember what that story was? They made a video game on it. And a novel.
Shadows of the Empire? No.
That's right.
Oh, I got something right.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm learning.
The original cast in the 90s, because they weren't doing a lot of stuff. I mean, Mark Hamill was doing a lot of voiceover role, and Carrie Fisher was doing, like, bit parts in comedies. Harrison Ford's career took off, but everybody else was kind of, like, stalled. Except for Mark. I mean, Mark really came into his own as a voice actor.
Yeah.
But they originally, Mark Hamill, when he was doing the books on tape and other things, he really tried to get George to say, you know, come on, just one more. And, oops. And he was trying to get him to do Shadows of the Empire, because that was actually a really cool movie,
Yeah.
or video game and book, and they were actually going to have another character besides the Star Wars characters. So they were going to introduce new characters to the extended universe.
That would have been so cool.
So you would have had a new smuggler android based on the, you know, gruff kind of Indiana Jones type guy. I forgot his name.
I think that's what we were missing. Like, I enjoy that. I think there need to be more smugglers because that's such a tremendous, like, it's more exciting, that aspect of it. I mean, like, you talk about, like, the stupid Imperial Senate and the boring meetings, and then you have the rebels and the Empire going against each other. I mean, that's kind of exciting, but kind of boring. I think the more intriguing story is, like, the people that are on nobody's side and are just kind of fighting their way across the galaxy on their own. That's more exciting, so.
Just as exciting as blowing up cadets at an Imperial Heist.
Yeah.
Imperial Academy. I feel really bad for these guys, though. They're just, you know, greenhorns.
Yeah.
Here we are wiping out them as they try to board their ships.
Yeah.
So, if you're wondering what I'm doing right now, what we have to do is take out the turret, or turbo lasers. This is actually a secret, but I accidentally got it prior to this. There was some type of laser tech upgrade or something, I forget. But we have to take down their turbo laser.
I can't steal the shuttle with those turrets still
Right,
operational.
like that, using bombs. I actually got pretty good at bombing. I used to be really bad at the bombing mechanic when I was a kid, especially the original Rogue Squadron.
Steal the shuttle before they secure the
Yeah.
Although I was actually almost I was a senior. I was a senior / freshman in college when this game came out.
Oh. Well, when you see me attempt to play Rogue Squadron games, I like it. I'm smiling the whole time. But you'd probably laugh at my gameplay because I really have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just kind of flailing around like, oh my gosh, I have to kill all these guys. They're
All right, here we
everywhere,
go.
so.
We took down most of their turbo lasers, so let's hope that this Imperial shuttle survives.
We have the shuttle.
That is such a cool looking ship.
The rendezvous point.
Yeah, but it's so slow.
I know. I think it would be one of my favorites. I'd like to take a ride on one of those. It's pretty for some reason.
Oh, I can't shake them. Dang it.
I like how it lands like a butterfly with its wings up.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty. You'll be fine. You're traveling in a pretty ship.
Not really.
It's nice.
We have one life left and then we lose.
You know what? I would get one of these ships and then I'd paint the wings like a butterfly's wings. That would be what I would do.
This is supposed to be a camo vehicle, right?
Oh.
So yeah, anyway, Shadows of the Empire originally was going to be a movie. It was basically positioned by
The kitty,
cats.
the kitty, you made stinkiness.
It was positioned by Mark Hamill, Carrie Fisher, Lando, and some other people. So, but of course it never happened. And then more books for the Star Wars universe came out. Ones with Mara Jade and all kinds of stuff, which were awesome books. But the Shadows of the Empire was like a trilogy of books.
Yeah.
And that does it for that level.
Yay, we did it!
Bronze medal. That sucks. But I went over too much time. So because we lost too many lives, no silver medal. And because I went over by just 1 minute. See, I hate the time. The time is just terrible in this game. It just is. Alright, it's time for the level that I stink at the most. The Cloud City.
Ooh.
Bespin.
The Empire is constructing a second Death Star near the forest. The
Anytime.
Rebel fleet is assembling near Sullust and in dire need of Tabana gas to power their weapons. Lando Calrissian has pointed the rebels toward his former Tabana mining operations in Bespin. Lead a raid on the Imperial-occupied facilities in Cloud City and secure the Tabana gas.
Okay, so basically what we need to do is take our A-Wing and fly to Bespin.
Cool.
That's kind of a cool level. Alright.
Excited. I'm sorry, but the A-Wing is kind of a lame-looking ship.
It's fast.
Yeah, it is. It is.
And once you upgrade it to heat-seeking concussion missiles, it's pretty cool, but now? No.
Am I right in saying the X-Wing is the coolest?
We need to secure those gas storage platforms at all
Totally.
costs. Wipe out the Imperials in the area before we head into the city. Then our transports will be able to move in and take the gas. We copy, Rogue Leader.
It's the Wedge Show, starring Wedge, and sometimes Luke.
Awaiting your orders, Wedge.
Go after the ties.
It's the Wedge show.
Alright, so the easiest way to take down these turrets is to blow up. For some reason, they have like these generators like hidden behind this circus tent, and you have to blast it to tiny bits, and then they're gone. But then it saves you the trouble of actually taking down the guns yourself.
Move in on that next
Yeah,
Whoa.
totally.
Now, I don't think this has a night level. I don't remember, but basically,
Okay, guys. Let's form up.
what happens when you
We copy,
do
Rogue Leader. Forming on your
a
way.
night level in Star Wars Rogue Squadron, just expect a lot of fog. A lot of fog and mist is what I've noticed. Because usually it's not super bright out. Like, this is one of the brightest levels in the game. That and remember that one mission with Krix that we had
Stay after
to
those fighters.
bomb a
We copy,
ship
Wedge.
and
We're going after the fighters.
use speeders on the water and all that other stuff.
Secure
Yeah.
that last group of platforms.
That's always daytime there too, I believe.
Yeah, I never understand where we are in this, because this doesn't look like Cloud City at all.
We're getting there. We're on our way to Cloud City.
So this is a planet where they can't really be on the surface, so all the inhabitants have to be in the atmosphere, I'm guessing.
Yep. Oh, went too fast. That could have been bad. Woohoo! Okay.
So how did they build all... I mean, it's kind of cool. It's very creative, because you wonder how they
Copy
built
that.
the stuff
Forming
up
on your
there.
way.
How they build what?
How they built everything to float in the air. It's really awesome.
They just did, I guess?
It's just such a cool concept, like a city in the clouds. You know, it's like a castle in the clouds or
Got those
something.
fighters
It's really...
forming. Copy
like
that,
a
Rogue
fantasy
Leader.
thing.
We're going
It's really
after the
awesome.
fighters.
Totally.
He had some really great ideas. I guess it makes sense. Star Wars is popular.
Yeah. Okay. And... Ooh, got it with the concussion missiles. I didn't think that was gonna
I
happen.
don't like the atmosphere here though, because it's
Also, notice how the lasers look green?
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're very light orange, but I don't like the A-Wing's blasters compared to the X-Wing. The X-Wing has more firepower. This thing is just like supposed to be kind of like a scout vehicle.
Can I tell you something weird about the
Stay after
X-wing?
those fighters. We copy, Wedge.
I saw
We're
this-
going after the fighters.
I saw this like thing online one time, and it was like some kind of model for an X-wing, and it was like a like build yourself model, like for sale and stuff like that. It was really old, like from the 80s or something. I don't know, and it actually labeled it a K-wing instead of an X-wing. So I was like, that's interesting, because you know you love X-wings and your name is K-wing, so. Just throwing it out there.
My favorite Imperial ship is a TIE Interceptor, though. That's what the Aces fly. Now, you don't really see the TIE Interceptor show up until Return of the Jedi.
Gas platforms are secure.
Oh,
Form up and enter
yeah.
the city.
They were also called Advanced TIE Fighters at one point,
I wonder where they never showed up till then.
because they were in development.
Wedge, I'm showing 3 main power generators on my targeting computer. Destroying them should stop that turbo laser fire. All right, Rogues. Target the power generators in the
This is a
canals.
hard mission.
For them destroyed, the transports
This is
will
Cloud
be able
City.
to approach those gas platforms. Good luck. We copy, Wedge.
Or this is a city in the clouds. I don't know if this is Cloud City or... Alright, now, when I put on my targeting computer, you notice that yellow object? Those are the shield generators. They're
Awaiting
very
your orders,
tiny,
Wedge.
and they're hidden inside of, like, the trenches, or kind of like alleyways and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Help me take out those
What they
fighters.
want you to
Copy
do,
that, boss.
which I don't
We're going after the
recommend,
fighters.
because you will never get a medal ever, is switching to the Cloud City fighter things, which are these really ugly, gaudy things. It's best to put on your targeting computer and try to memorize where you are on the map. I mean, I'm already using my targeting computer way too much. There's no way in heck we're gonna get a medal. But it does make this a lot easier. So as we're coming up on the shield generator in those little alleyways, the fastest way to destroy them is using your concussion missiles in the A-Wing.
Oh my gosh.
Because speed is also a very important part of getting medals in Rogue Squadron.
So it takes away points when you use your targeting computer? That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that.
Oh, I see. It's in the trench. Wow.
Ah!
We gotta knock them out and buy those
Sorry,
transports time.
that would have been bad.
This game seems pretty... like, they feel like they scaled the difficulty pretty crazy.
I don't even have ace mode on. Once you put ace mode on, forget about getting gold medals ever. In fact, I'm actually gonna try to do some stuff after we finish this level. So, yeah.
I love the music in this game.
Oh, it's
so
fantastic.
awesome.
Awaiting your orders, Wedge.
Go after the
Take out those
ties.
fighters. Copy that, boss.
Alright, so we
We're going
have...
after the fighters.
Alright, so we're close to that shield generator right there, so we want to go here in this little... It's gonna be close. Dang it, it wasn't here. Nope, no way am I making that shot.
Ooh.
You can also save yourself from dying if you, like, make smart decisions. Like, some people would be like, oh man, I'm pressed for time, I'm just gonna try to take that turn. Death.
Yeah.
So just try to fly around. Because you're in an A-wing, it's faster.
There it
And
is.
boom!
The Imperials are firing on
One
the
more to
gas
go.
containers.
Wow.
Destroy that last power generator and
What I
defend those
love about
platforms.
this game, Rogue Squadron series, is it actually gives you the feeling like you're a pilot in, like, the world of Star Wars. It's just so cool.
Oh, without a doubt.
I've never known a game to give you that kind of feeling like just like
Awaiting your
Rogue
orders,
Squadron
Wedge.
does.
Help me take out those fighters.
It's
Copy that,
amazing.
boss. We're going after the fighters.
Go after those fighters. Good job.
These people must really have loved Star Wars a lot, or just really tried to be true to the.
All right, we're making great time. Okay, so we took out the generators, but like I said, because we used the targeting computer, I have a feeling that we're not going to get any medal. Even if we like finish with a fantastic time, if you rely too much on your targeting computer, Luke, you switch off your targeting computer, then you don't get a medal. Which is stupid, but Factor 5 is very picky about how they do this.
Yeah.
Although the thing is, what I don't understand why they penalize people that use the targeting computer. Every member of Rogue Squadron but Luke Skywalker uses their targeting computer.
Awaiting your orders, Wedge.
They don't
Yeah.
use the Force.
Copy that, boss. We're going after the
Oh
fighters.
yeah, you're right.
In fact, if you watch when Wedge shoots down a lot of fighters at the Death Star and in the Battle of Endor and some other things, he has his targeting computer reticle on. Like, you see the thing, like, on his mask. So,
So it's not accurate to the game then.
no. It's just, it's not fair. Alright, now we have to take down these bombers and prevent them from blowing up the Tabana gas. At least I think that's what it's
Wait,
called.
are you supposed to be Wedge right now or Luke?
I'm Wedge.
Oh,
Luke is, I don't know where Luke is at this point.
he's taking a day off.
No. He might be here in Cloud City right now. I don't know. That's a good question. They don't explain
Awaiting
it.
your orders, Wedge.
You gotta remember that everybody has their own mission to do.
Copy
Yeah.
that, boss. We're
And
going after the fighters.
when the team was putting together levels that they wanted to do, which you can actually watch the, on the GameCube version, Factor 5, well, GameCube is the only version. In this game, they've included a documentary about this game, like the team who made it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can learn all about, like, what their favorite levels are, why they decided to do this, what the GameCube was capable of doing. Mm-hmm. And they were so excited about the Wii. Like, they were.
That's awesome.
They
Where
were.
did they go? They're not around anymore then, Factor 5.
PS3 is the reason they're gone. They made a game, a flight sim game for PS3. It was a launch title for the system. It bombed. Factor 5 went bankrupt. To scramble
Awaiting your
around
orders,
projects,
Wedge. Help me take out those
since they
fighters.
lost the
Copy
LucasArts
that, boss.
license,
We're going after the fighters.
they tried to
Sucks.
scramble together a launch title for Wii, like basically a port of their best games, Rogue Squadron
Yeah.
trilogy, along with. Originally, they were going to make a lightsaber duel game,
Awaiting your order.
like separately,
Yeah.
Great job.
but they included it in the trilogy, and they almost got to release it, but LucasArts said no,
Shh.
and then they went out of business.
They were the best Star Wars game makers ever.
Oh, easily. Yep. Oh, the time was perfect. It was the stupid targeting computer.
Oh my god.
Oh, 93 enemies destroyed. Come on, game. I hate
You were
you.
right. You were right. They penalized you on the targeting computer. I'm sorry, Keely. Factor 5 makes great games, but apparently
I'm a really good player, little girl. Except for when it comes to this stupid targeting computer.
The rebel fleet will be preparing to
Whoa,
enter
we're done with the
hyperspace.
game already?
General Solo's
What?
strike team should
Wow.
have the shield on Endor deactivated by the time we arrive. Join General
That didn't take long at all.
You saved the
follow him to
world,
Death Star,
Kevin.
and destroy the main reactor.
Ooh, Battle of Endor is so much fun. But anyway, guys and gals, that does it for this episode. And join us next time for the finale of Star Wars Rogue Leader, the Battle of Endor, the best level in the game. God bless and happy gaming.
See ya!